My name is Satilite Rok. I am from the Inland Empire as well as Los Angeles. Pretty much equal, South Central, Crenshaw to Ontario and beyond. We all know how the IE can get, guys. It's big. I'm an artist. Right now I'm getting to enjoy being just the artist instead of being, the engineer, the producer, and you know what I'm saying. But I also do that as well. I started off in a alternative rock band at around 11, 13, and I was a singer and a guitar player. My sister, she goes by Soul Star. Shout out. She rapped. She Emcees serious, and we kind of just helped each other, develop, and the thing was always limitless. So I pretty much do it all, any genre, anything. That's just how my gift works. And if it don't work like that, it's kind of like I ain't much to look at, you know what I'm saying? So actually, it's a real nickname. I was going by Rockstar for a while, and that name kind of fell on me because anything I would pick up and start doing, I kind of had my own way of doing it, So Satellite, I had caught some cases, and I was in for a little while, and I just got out, and I didn't really hit anybody up. I was just enjoying my freedom. I got out, smoked about 26 cigarettes back to back, like, ooh, air. And a friend of mine, homegirl Liz, she seen her pull up with the PT Cruiser, like, man, what the fuck, rocking? And I'm like, yo, like, what's good? Yeah. I get in the car, she just running off at the mouth. She's pissed because nobody hit her up and tell her where I was at. So I was like, all right. And she's just like, yeah. And I just kind of tuned in at the right moment. She's like, satellite ass rock. You're like a fucking satellite. You're just out there in orbit and in and out of orbit whenever you want to, and everybody's trying to reach you. And at first I was kind of like satellite ass rock. Like I was like, man, fuck you. And then I was like, yeah, it's kind of like that. So the name stuck, Satellite Rok. It's and I can spell it messed up, But yeah. I'm keep it 100, like, unapologetically self-love. I feel like everything boils down to self-love. You know what I'm saying? How you treat yourself, and that's been a concept that I've struggled with. It's hard work, like when you break everything else down, what you're doing, working and kids, whatever, and then you're like, dude, what about me? You know what I'm saying? And so I advocate for mental health a lot, coach social injustices, but I'm woke in a lot of different, realms, just understanding and healing, And I believe in it. I don't believe in just the one type of healing, like good vibes only type healing, healing is ugly, and I feel like a lot of artists, they're reluctant to give us what we need, you know what I'm saying, to heal. I feel like there's a lot of generations that skipped out on what I actually got, what, my man LNF got, like what we got. We got a Common Sense, we got a Most Def, we got a Black Star album, we had an Incubus, we had a Nirvana, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that made you really feel like, damn, like I be feeling up like that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it skipped a generation. And we're in the numb phase, and everything's surface, So I kind of keep it different, because I can't be any other way, just be yourself. I stress that. So it all boils down to self-love and healing, even though it comes, from my mouth, it comes out aggressive, because anger is a part of healing, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to keep it funky, Hey, man, whatever what made everybody else, though, that dark ass room you end up, like that depression. Like I've always been depressed, struggled with my depression, So I think the day that I just felt it, I call my little depressions, I call it the nothing. Cause what it fucking feels like. It's like the nothing. Like you're like, well, what is that? I'm like, right, So when I get there, I had to realize something like it kind of came to like some Bruce Lee shit where he's like, don't pray for an easy life. pray for the strength to deal with a difficult one. And that shit is simple, dude, you know, but it's so, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you could like build your whole life on that, you know? So I started accepting that I'm gonna have a dark cloud over my head. I'm gonna wake up like that every morning, but what am I gonna have? What am I gonna build to, you know what I mean? To like maintain that, because it's all about living, you know? I'm in my mid 30s, man, and it's like, I'm barely learning how to like myself and like live and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this quarantine, you know, we just want to work. This society, like, we would go crazy. As soon as they took away motherfuckers' jobs, it's like everybody's in the house. Like, my wife driving me crazy, kids is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. This one's called Oneself. It's all about self-love. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other. I guess we're doing just fine. Don't worry, I'm fine. There is beauty in what's broken. Nobody's perfect. I'm trying, but sometimes it's not. Often we feel close to the edge. We're losing family and friends. We feel like nobody cares. We're suffering, we're sorry. Addiction is real. I wonder what it feels like to love oneself. Up to know what that feels like. I've always wondered what that feels like, but so many times, I tried to hurt myself. Something in my soul won't let me die. Depression is real. All time, low on high, where everything's dark in your mind. Feels like you're dying inside. It's really hard to explain. So through these songs that I write, I'm providing the window of how I'm feeling inside. Hoping that others in light will hit us and fill up with light, and think twice about pulling that trigger. Fuck suicide. I'll be a beacon of light, or even a martyr. I really just wanna help people suffer less harder. I wonder what it feels like to love oneself. Love to know what that feels like. I've always wondered what that felt like, but so many times, I tried to hurt myself. Something in my soul won't let me die. Depression is real, so real. I believe dope is dope. From an early age, I feel like it was a gift and a curse. I stopped seeing genres, and nobody felt me. Like, everybody was like, you don't go talk music with that nigga, man. Because he, you know, either I'm gonna come off arrogant or like on some Dustin Hoffman Rain Man type, like, no, that wasn't correct. And, you know, so you say industry, there's really nothing glamorous about the industry to me. Nothing drew me to the industry. Of course, I've been a fan, but I've been like, I believe in cult followings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was exposed to great artists that helped me develop as an artist and shit as a person. So that's the type of service I feel like I'm owed to do. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what draws me to it, is the reach, the connection. You know, like when somebody tells, like, to this day, like, I've had a buzz for a little while, and I'll never not be freaked out when somebody's like, dude, like, this song got me through. I'm like, shit. Like, you know, like, damn, you know, like, it kind of matters, you know? That's why, you know, that's what draws me to it. The want and the craving to do great art, to add to the great conversation of art that, you know what I'm saying? Like the Princes and the fucking Michael Jacksons and the Marsha Ambrosias, you know what I'm saying? Like, great shit, you know. So that's what draws me to it. I just want to do dope, you know, really good shit, art, you know. Man, yeah, I remember phases. Incubus was one, like, Incubus, Nirvana was the first, and I got into Weezer because Rivers Cuomo, that dude is weird. Like, he's real fucking, and I felt strange like that growing up. I read all the Kurt stuff, felt strange like them. I felt the versatility powers of Dave Grohl and shit, you know what I mean? Kanye West. So, I mean, depression, I had phases. Like, at one point it was Nirvana. The next point, another rock band I was really into is Incubus. And like, you know, right now is The Neighborhood. You know, that they speak for us, man. Like, that's who we're like that's, see, this is music, you know what I'm saying? So I think like we're being that honestly, a lot of the songs I write and that affect my close friends, like my boy right here, like he was telling me today, like, oh shoot, the song that we got done for this EP, it's called Vacation for Me. Like, that's there, I make music for us, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, representation, that's it. Like, and the song, I'll give you one recent one right now. It's by a chick named Soccer Mommy. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. Get Up. She's got balls, and she plays guitar and she sings. She has a song called Stained, and it's about a kidnapping and a rape, and that song is fucking heavy, and she's like blowing pipes like heavier than Eddie Vedder. You know what I mean? Like, she's dope. I like the honesty of it. It you know, had me wanting to do a kind of like a remake of it, but telling from a male perspective that was raised by a mom, or, you know, that went through that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that song gets me through a lot. Like, you know, I want to hear it, you know. I want to hear you in it, you know what I'm saying? If I can see you on stage and it's just flashing, you get off stage and you just some old, like, it's just business and networking, and I'm like, bruh, man, like, I don't feel that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need something I could feel, because as people, fans, whatever you want to call them, the people that you're reaching, they need that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gone from music right now. Like, I don't know if everybody else watching what's going on right now in the industry. Like, there's a lot of feeling gone, and there's a lot of kids suffering out there. They're searching for that. And I had a conversation with Ill and my mentor, like, after we made Wasteland, like, when are we going to stop looking for the motherfuckers that, and be the motherfuckers we're looking for? You remember when music used to be like this, da-da-da, wow, man, I wish somebody would do that again. And we just, that's us, you know? So, yeah, pretty much. I don't like the industry. I don't like industry people. When I just start noticing, even amongst me and my friends that did music when we were younger, wasn't nobody doing music like how I was doing. A lot of motherfuckers didn't like to work with me because they were like, he's a fucking drill sergeant, dude. He wants to keep rehearsing until we're like bleeding and shit. Everybody's shoulders sore, like, bruh, like, come on, no, let's do it again. I'm not feeling right, you know? So I figured it out then, like, when to wake up, like in junior high, being alienated so bad because I'm different, being like, God, hey, let's make a trade. Like, just make me one of these normal niggas. Like, you know, playing the basketball team, have a girlfriend and shit, you know what I'm saying? Me and mom's cool, you know, I'm not a weird nigga all the time and shit. Nah, God was like, you stupid. Like, he's like, no, this is what you do. You know, you're always gonna be up late nights thinking of melodies. You're always gonna go to some kickback or party with your friends, get a few beers in and get in the corner and start. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of when it was early on. Like, it's me. Like, I don't do music. Like, I am music, you know? So.
What made you feel like you was weird? Or
everybody and their damn mama. The black community. Just all that skateboarding shit in my era, fools is like, why? You know, like, you don't hoop or nothing? I'm like, yeah, I hoop too, fool. Like, but I skate. Like, And it was I wasn't unapologetic like per se on the outside because my confidence was low. I didn't know what was right or wrong. You know, everybody's telling me that's weird. Why are you doing that? You know, I'm the kid that coming to school with and1 shorts on with fucking Eric Costin, you know what I mean, and an active T-shirt and shit. And like niggas was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's fresh to me, nigga." You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, being different. You know, dude, we're conditioned here, dude. You know, so growing up, it's like, dude, there's a lot of shit you look back on growing up, especially being a dude, like shit you used to talk about. Like when I watched that show Big Mouth on Netflix, y'all niggas, bro, I was like, we were fucked up. We didn't have no chance. You hear all the kids talk, fucking crazy. What do you think sex is? Well, I think it's da-da-da. That was me and the homies like, yeah, that's what it is, huh? But yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, shit. Switching from Cool Edit and Fruity Loops to Logic. It was the scariest week of my life because I was like, this is it. Niggas say you can mix, right? I was like, yeah, you know, say you can't keep doing that shit on that fucking dinosaur SPC. So my sister was like, learn it or burn. I sat down and it took me a while, but I got it. And I think that was and that was like, what, 2 years ago now. So that was a major threshold for me. I was like, whew. So I thought I wasn't gonna make it because I was like, there's like, you can't keep using Cool Edit, bro. Like, I'm like, you know, it works for me. But that was a big win for me. Cause then like Logic is standard, Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, you know, but everybody mainly be on Pro Tools, right? Like for vocal recording, everybody slept on Logic for vocal recording. I'm gonna let y'all know that. Don't sleep. Ableton is too much like Reason. Reason used to mess my head up, bro. Like, what is this? But yeah, so that was, that's pretty much it. Hopping, you know what I'm saying? Programs and shit. My name is Satilite Rok. And this song is called Moon Rays, and I actually kind of put this together recently. Beat I found in Logic. Up, getting a moon tan. Translation, up, gazing at stars again, like I usually am. Thinking outside of the box, trying to dream ahead. It's been several hours since I seen the bed. The hours of a true dreamer, not a 9 to 5. This is my style of life. I live it, sun up to sundown, day and all night. I'm trying to get it right. Inside of me there is a war going on. If you listen, you can probably hear it in my songs. Not between right and wrong, but about how I tried to live on and try to right my wrongs. This is the reason why I'm up all night long, exercising my art till I see that fog. Thankful to see another day. Man, I can't wait to catch some more moon rays. Bathing in the moon rays, gazing at the sky while I think about my life high. Off my own imagination, the world is still hating. Hey yo, bathing in the moon rays. Yeah, I'm just bathing in the moon rays. I'm just bathing in the moon rays. Yeah, bathing in the moon rays, trying to catch a vibe. I wish I want to lie and be cool. I want to do some Tom Brady shit, like on his way out, like, look, man, I just throw the ball. You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't cool like that. Motivation comes from everywhere. And any artist, I want to tell you that you know, you can keep it politically correct, but sometimes my motivation be coming from me tearing up, walking out my apartment like, I hate everything. And then some just random little kid like, hey, bro, it's gonna be all right. It takes something, like, I know that wasn't that little kid. Something spoke through him to be like, grab his ass before he start tripping, you know what I mean? It comes from the weirdest places. It really does. It does. And like, if you're an artist, you're not being open to that, you better get you some, because there's that writer's block. I don't think writer's block exists. I think we exist. That's writer's block, dude. I'm just telling myself I ain't doing that shit today, you know? So, yeah, just stay open, you know what I mean? That's where the inspiration, stay open and it'll come. If you're a real artist, it'll come every day, trust me. I continue to be me no matter how lame I be thinking some shit, you know what I'm saying, be sounding in my head or my heart, dude. I just be like, keep it 100, because that's the realest you know? Zach told me that one time. He said, what songs you think about doing tonight at the show? I'm like, you know, this and that and that. And he's like, Zach be asking him questions. I'll be like, man, Lee, get out my damn head, bro. Like, so why don't you ever perform da-da-da-da? I say, motherfucker, because that's like, those songs are personal, bro. Like, I be on stage feeling naked singing these songs. Like, I really be feeling like that. I feel like this right now. Like, but he said, I think you need to do more of those. I was like, you smoking, bro. Like, what? I said, nah. He was like, those are the ones that are needed. The ones that make you feel the most uncomfortable, those are the ones you need to do. So I kind of stick to that, and that's what keeps me open. It's like, you know, that all that woke crap, like being woke, you're not really woke if you don't get woke every day. I don't know how that I can do it, but something I see every day is just like, wow, I thought it couldn't get no worse. And Donald Trump is our president, keep in mind right now. You feel me? Like, so yeah, you keep yourself open and be yourself, be your true self, and that'll keep your eyes open enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're ever evolving creatures, and a lot of us have forgotten that shit. A lot of us, dude, because I'll be hearing some like, dude, how are you this dumb? And I'm like, your parents is my age too. Seriously. We want to walk up like, bro, why? Like, kids don't even know. I'm like, you have a smartphone asking me some simple shit like, oh, how many followers do you have? Like, I was like, man, come on. So I think, you know, keep it real and shit will be open. That's what the industry needs right now. Them times where I'm dealing with my demons and shit and trying to, because after a while, I mean, I can create under any circumstances, but it's not going to be fulfilling if, you know what I mean, you're empty and you keep trying to, you know, you spin out gas. So it's like when I have those realizations, the fear always comes to my head. Like when I'm not mixing and doing, you know, keeping at it and taking time to like actually notice myself. That's when I feel like I'm gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna wake up and you ain't gonna be the same. You know, like, oh, I ain't quite that dude no more, you know? But to my surprise, every time I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So that's been one of my biggest fear, and being misunderstood as an artist, like, or anything. That's the worst. I hate that. Like, that scares me. Other than that, and you know, my mama put the fear of God. That's about it. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, would you say that willingness to be open is like what's keeping you from feeling empty?
It's an edge. That's more of an edge than drugs, dude. and trust me, I've been there. Being open, being that man in the mirror, bruh. See him every day and tell me how how hardcore of a gangster you are after you see that dude in the mirror. You come out there crying, like, you crying, my nigga? Like, yeah, like, man, he got on my head, bro. Like, you know, keep it real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. You know, people be trying to give you, you know, Tony Robbins advice and shit. Like, yo, it'll be fine. Like, no. I give you the real shit. Like, you think it's gonna be cool? Like, no. Yeah, he said, I'm not feeling good today. Is that normal? I'm like, it's gonna be normal for a few months, bruh. You know, but all I can tell you is it's worth it if you really actually do the work. Shit, man. I just want to do what my best friend, my dad, a lot of my friends didn't get to do, you know? I feel like I was given life, continued life after, you know, these tragic situations, not to sit here and dwell on it, but to take that energy and, you know, be the best me. You know what I'm saying? And for real, be the best you. That's the reward. And the reward is being able to nourish and nurture those you love around you, you know? Like the little motherfuckers we work with, the little artists that we, you know what I'm saying? You want to nurture them, you know, but you know, if you ain't right, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know, so that's the reward to me. You know what I'm saying? Kids like Joey Badass and fucking Zen Soul and shit. Those little that's the reward. That's a reward to me. Like, ha, you see this? They not like you motherfuckers. So it's influence. That's the reward. you know, being able to like influence another artist or, you know what I'm saying? That's cool to me. I mean, call me old fashioned, but you know. Especially when the energy is right and I'm not up there like motherfucking Prince and Purple Rain, like get off the stage. Like you want us to hear this. You black out. And I'll tell you, behind a live band, it's even worse, dude. Like me and Zach, I know me and Zach done broke 2 mic stands in a set at this bar, dude. Dude was like, I'm sorry, we're so sorry. He's like, no, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. So you black out. The feeling after, me as an artist, you're never satisfied with what you did. So as soon as I get off the stage, I'm a fucking head case. Like, did I do okay? Like niggas like, dude, quit tripping. You know, like. So it's I just want to do the best that I can, you know, for who's out there receiving it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care, you dud crowd, be like what 30 people in the crowd, and like really only 5 of them people are like go home and be like, dude, this is one dude named, I don't know, spaceship, rocket ship nigga. I don't know what his name was, but he was crazy dope. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Right there. I don't care if it's just 5 of them, dude. Like that's a win, you know? So, you know, as you get older and you're an artist and shit, you know, it's like, motherfucker, this ain't paying nothing. You know, I mean, it is, but it's not like, you know, you ain't living off of it. Me making it is, shit, and like, this is a goal of mine. Like, by fall, this, we gonna be like, oh, job? What? No, this is my job. If I can get paid minimum wage to do what we do, yeah. I don't care, I'll take a pay cut, but that's making it to me. Being able to work with my team and who I work with on music, being like, bro, what you doing right now? Nothing, man, it's like 2 in the afternoon, bro. Let's get up, go get Jamba Juice or some crazy shit and just hit the studio and, you know, create something dope, you know? That's making it to me. And yeah, when you have other people carrying out your message, you know what I'm saying? Self-love is mine. If people are like, dude, like at first you're aggressive, you know, sounding, but your album really taught me some shit how to, you know what I'm saying, like me more and help my relations. That's making it. You feel me? Not all this other stuff. I don't know. It varies with every artist. You know what I'm saying? I know Blueface would sit up here and tell y'all niggas something way different, dude. Probably wouldn't tell you nothing. He'd probably be like, I don't even like music. Oh my God. I'd be like, it shows. Sound like it. But yeah, that's making it to me. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, largely, and that's been through trial and error. Literally, I learned how to produce and all that shit in the no tutorial age. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it's like to not know what you just did to a mix and being able to go YouTube, like, what did I do? And then break it down, like, yeah. Yeah, that's it, like, trial and error. The only way to learn, and, you know, back in my day, that's the only way you learn. You know what I'm saying? So, for real. Stay true to yourself, and never limit yourself. It's the worst thing any artist can do is be like, I'm an R&B singer. I only like singing like soul, neo soul songs. I'm like, okay, but you could be a hot ass country ass, you feel me? Or a Pink or a fucking, you know, shit. But you just limited, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids do that because it's like branding. They pick something and be like, I'm this, and hashtag it on their Instagram bio. I said, you ain't gonna survive in this game. They're like, well, who do you know, I said, the only motherfucker like really can is like Kanye West. Cause I'm trying to get it like that. When I talk to, you know, labels or whatever about signing anything, they don't want to fuck with me because I'm saying, I don't need your budget money. You ain't gonna, I ain't gonna hire no engineer. Man, give me 50 grand to put this record out, man. Hey, ill enough, we gonna be in Vegas every other week. Like, we partying. We been done with the EP. We were done with the album in the first week. You know, they're blowing money, like. But yeah, that's make basically make yourself undeniable and invaluable in every room. You want to do music, be able to come in there and be like, I can write, you know, I could do this, or I could, you know what I'm saying, I could, for starters, run a session, you know, limitless. I'm probably about to spell my name about 3 good times so everybody gets it. All you have to do is spell my name right, and you can find me anywhere, mainly on Bandcamp. I love bandcamp.com, and everywhere else, every other major platform. So the name is Satilite Rok, and it's spelled Satiliterok. One more time, Satiliterok. And while you're at it, the team is 3 X's in the V, run by my sister Soulstar, and I'm also in a group with my sister Soulstar called Riley Face. So RILEYFACE, and yeah, anything pops up, you'll catch me on songs with my man right here, so spell the name right, and you're there. Yeah. Stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah.
You're welcome to the wasteland. Here a threat, there a threat, everywhere's a threat. And don't forget to wear your face mask. When you creeping through the wasteland. You're welcome to the wasteland. Here a threat, there a threat, everywhere's a threat. And don't forget to wear your face mask.
When you creeping through the wasteland.
You're welcome to the wasteland where chaos is normal and normal's considered perfect. Where's your face mask? You gotta have it on at all times and you can't pass. And if you can't pass, then you don't last. Yo, this the game of all games. Reality seems clear when being bent by alchemy, brainwashing and conquering propaganda, outlandish madness. The outcome is quite somber and fear-mongering present at every level. It's evident that they've been trying to cover up the evidence. This reoccurring shit show, man, check the relevance, dude. Check the relevance, We've been all conditioned through, and they've been selling us. They've been selling us division, keeping us conditioned. We've been all conditioned through division. They've been selling us. They've been selling us, keeping us conditioned. You're welcome to the wasteland. Here a threat, there a threat, everywhere's a threat. And don't forget to wear your face mask. When you're creeping through the wasteland. You're welcome to the wasteland. Here a threat, there a threat, everywhere's a threat. And don't forget to wear that face mask.
When you're creeping through the wasteland.
Stay inside, you're non-essential. And when unmasked, the fear will get you. Stay inside, you're non-essential. And when unmasked, the fear will get you. Hey, stay inside, you're non-essential. When unmasked, the fear will get you. Stay inside, you're non-essential. And when unmasked, the fear will get you.
Yo, muddy waters, kids raised with no fathers. If you don't fall in line, then you're a bother, Welcome to the slaughter, Welcome to these wastelands where everything's contaminated. No need for a face mask. Better hit your brakes fast. The trouble get replaced and forgotten. This shit is sad that this the path that you chose to walk in. And I don't blame you, cause the shame I have you broken hearted. This is time to target.
Wasteland. Weather changing, we're lost in what they saying. View each other as prey instead of loving and praying for one another. We're all sisters and brothers, mothers and fathers, children chasing after shooting stars. You'll testify with your scars. You get that pain up off your heart. I do it through my art. But no matter who you are, we're all perfect, or like perfectly flawed.
Yeah. You're welcome to the wasteland. Here a threat, there a threat, everywhere's a threat. And don't forget to wear your face mask. Yeah, when you're creeping through the wasteland. You're welcome to the wasteland. Here a threat, there a threat, everywhere's a threat. And don't forget to wear your face mask. When you're creeping through the wasteland. Yeah.
Welcome to the wasteland. This is our wasteland. So beware of the wasteland. You're now lost in the wasteland. Pay attention, y'all. Feelings versus facts, facts versus fiction. Currently opposition is driven by their opinion with hypothetical visions and hypocritical positions. Got us all tripping, keep your distance. Personalized prisons. Y'all feel that, but won't say a word in fear they might put you in the dirt. And honestly, I can't be mad, but y'all gotta understand, I am not that man, I fight back.
It's time we open up our eyes and face the facts and understand no matter what, we gotta have each other's backs. Middle fingers to the badge. Can't forget the past, cause we still deal with it today. They never gave a second chance, so it's time we light the match. Time we open up our eyes and face the truth, cause the problem's way deeper than our roots. The pain starts with me and you, and change starts in the same place. Can't stand together until we understand we're all the same race. Mask over the face, I stand defiant. I go against the grain because it's us against the giant. It's been that way for years because we stood around compliant. But see, I'm tired of the tears, the fears, and all the violence. So we standing up, and I suggest you rise with us, cause the strength is in the numbers and it's survival of the fittest. It's time we take control of our situation and let them know we'll never fold to their manipulation. Yeah.